That gives me two different things to work with, so I'm always checking multiple damage types and making sure they are working correctly. And I want to actually get these on input buttons as well. Inputs. No, not mouse. I need. No. Let's minimize all these. I don't need these. Let's input face button bottom. No, that'll be the jump, which is already tied to the jump. Input face button left will be the melee attack, which will be the X button on my Xbox controller. And then input. So for those of you who are designing games for X input controllers, like Xbox or PlayStation or anything like that, the face buttons are actually, respectively, it is A, X, Y, and B, which is down, left, up, and right for the Xbox, and then it's X, square, triangle, circle, which same pattern, down, left, up, right. And so these handy dandy little things, the gamepad face button, what that allows you to do is instead of going and looking for input button A, input button X, input button square, whatever, you can literally just go, okay, I need the right button. Boom, line trace. And let me plug in my controller and we can see if that works. Sorry, my computer's above my head, so it's going to take a second. Let's see here. Where were you plugged in? I can't see for shit. Nope. Where the devil were you plugged in? I hate USBs. I really do. Come on. Go in. Nope. That's the wrong. Okay, there we go. Haha! Success! Let's see now. Go here, and then we have our nice handy dandy thing hooked up. And if we hit the X button, we've got our physical attack. And if we hit the Y button, we have our range, or B button. Sorry, I set it up to the right, not the up. We have a ranged attack. Now I need a way to switch between the attack types and a way to lower myself when on the controller. Since this is primarily going to be a controller-based prototype, that makes sense. So let's see. First off, I need mouse wheel down, mouse wheel up. This is going to be left shoulder is up, right shoulder is down, and then come over here. Jump is already done. Trace ground, that's great. Left shift, that's the one. We're gonna do bumper. No. Left trigger will be down. There we go. So now when we go in, this should, if I jump, this should allow me to go down. Haha! It works. Then we've got, so if we do that, that's water. We hit that. Oh, wait, what the hell? Let's see, what was this? Names is valid index. Ah, it's a problem with Ooh, this may be that. Okay, because I am on 410. So there is a bug with enums that I did report yesterday. I think it was Crier that found it. Where if you convert an int to a byte to an enum, for some reason it does not like doing that. But I don't know what the actual bug is. So we may not be able to continue working on that until that bug gets fixed. Or at least I'll have to change what I'm doing and make it a lot more inconvenient. Let me see if it happens one more time. Because it wasn't happening with keyboard and mouse. If I do this, oh, it is happening with the keyboard and mouse. Uh-huh. Well, this is interesting. Well, let me go ahead and submit my crash board here. Attempting to switch into byte to enum. Repro on open editor. And I know I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again because it's such a good thing to go ahead and let people know. When you fill out a crash report, include as much information about what specifically happened as you can. It helps so very much when we have information to go off of. Especially repro steps. Repro steps are gold because they make it to where we don't have to try and guess what may or may not have happened. It allows us to just go in, look at it, and go, okay, this is how they reproduced it. Let me try. If it doesn't happen after that, then it might be something else, and then we can contact you. And if you gave us permission to contact you, be like, hey, this is what we tried. This is, this didn't happen. What else can we try? Do you have a project that we can look at? I mean, anything. um, anyways, create enum 3. Create new blueprint. Any in blueprint, create a int variable created enum 5. Let's see. Get int variable, drag off of output pin to byte, off of output pin to byte to enum type enum var set enum variable, compile, add to level viewport 11, press pi. Oh wait, I have to have a way to connect to event begin play. There we go. So that should reproduce this error. And let's see, include the log files. I agree to be contacted if needed. Awesome. And this actually brings me to another thing I can show you, which is if you ever need to provide log files, and this is something that a lot of people don't know. If you go into where you have your on-your projects, and let's see, this was the superhero project, and in our saved folder, logs, boom. It's going to be the one that's that's closest to the time that the crash occurred. So like this one occurred at like 7:30. It actually occurred within this last minute. So I can open that up if I needed to and scroll through here and see where, like, right here it's saying the asset superhero project has been saved with an empty engine version. Oh wait, this is the one that I just opened up, so it's going to be probably this one. Exiting file close, shutting down an abandoning module. Usually that's right after the error. Unregistered component, transient. Floor comp. Oh, that's what's that? I don't know what that is. Enum text damage types. So that's where we're actually spamming the attack. Failed to resolve to any value. Interesting. Interesting. Let me come in here real quick. One of my friends had a program crash on them, and he wrote out the most illiterate and stupid crash report, which was basically, so I was talking to person, and he made me mad, and I was gun punch him and the program crash. Huh. Yeah, see, that doesn't help. That is a very not helpful crash report. I think the worst one I got was someone typed out in all caps for quite a while, "Why God, why?" And that's all they put. And honestly, they could have just left it blank at that point, because that would have given me just as much information as "Why God, why?" So now I'm curious. Let me see here. So that's not doing anything. TK. Well, so you know for the future, I can't do anything with that. But I also understand, bugs and crashes can be very frustrating. I do. I get it. Um, Especially bugs that you have no idea what happened. It could be, like, honestly, it may even say, "I don't know what happened. Like, I have no idea why this crashed. I don't know what I was doing." I could have been, it could be a memory leak issue or something like that, where it's just like, "Oh, I don't know." That's perfectly fine. I understand. Totally get it. I've actually had ones where I've literally gone, "I don't know what I did that crashed this." Okay, well, until I figure out what did happen, set ranged. Let's do. Okay, so actually, we're going to do this again, but I'm going to change it a little bit. Add a branch. It was only on the mouse wheel down that I did this. Okay, okay, okay. So we're going to do -0 or -1 if that is less than, or if that is less than or equal to -1. Then we're going to